Meanwhile, the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, says the future of the Supreme Court necessitates not just the preservation of its tradition, but embraces innovation, adaptability and inclusivity. Kemi Foladeyemo tells us more about this report.
The public presentation of a book titled The Supreme Court of Nigeria, History, Establishment, Justices, presents yet another forum for stakeholders to stress calls for urgent reforms to enhance justice delivery. The authors are the Attorney General of the state, Lawal Pedro SAN, and the Notary Public, Abdul Rashid Ibrahim.
The Supreme Court must remain steadfast in its commitment to dispense justice while embracing advancements in technology, evolving societal norms, and the ever-expanding frontiers of the law.
We are getting to a situation whereby judges of the Supreme Court, when they are retiring, they're already bottled up. And they want something to detonate, whether the emotion, and they seize the opportunity to air their views.
Why would matrimonial causes end up in the Supreme Court? Why would you, for instance, tell a Supreme Court judge who is from Zamfara State to take decisions in relation to a customary law that has to do with an Ebonyi custom?
Amidst concerns that members of the bench are overburdened by heavy caseloads is an advice by one of their own.
When this increment of the retirement age to 70 years came, I had the opportunity of speaking with some of my colleagues, and I said, look, whether 70 or 90, you will know when you are tired. So when you are tired, don't wait. Go home and rest.
You have a constitutional right of appeal, but the Supreme Court also has power to determine whether to grant you leave, because appeal to the Supreme Court is not automatic. Only in few areas you have appeal as of right to the Supreme Court. You still need the leave of the Supreme Court to appeal most, especially issue of mixed law and facts.
The Supreme Court should be a court of constitution or the court of policy that will strictly determine the issue that borders strictly on the interpretation of the constitutions.
48 valedictory speeches of retired justices of the Supreme Court, some of whom have passed on, are captured in this book in the hope that readers will have a lot to learn from and needed action taken. Kemi Foladeyemo, TVC News, Lagos.